Test. Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Saturday night, and it is a surprise live. We are coming to you from behind this plastic microphonic device, and by we, I mean me and all of my personalities. Hope everybody is doing well. Yes, indeed. Just thought I'd come on a little bit and answer some comments and hang out with you a little bit here this evening. Very, very good as we march on through this Saturday and see what's happening. I don't normally stream at this time, but you know what? I thought I would do it now for a little bit just to kind of get caught up in some comments. We got Snakebite says here. It says he didn't get a notification, and that seems to be the case this past week. A lot of notifications have not gone out for my videos, so just know that I do post every single day, multiple times a day. Usually twice a day. But anyways, ounce of silver is an ounce to me. I'll take what I can get for Snakebite. Understandable. Yes, indeed. Yes, Saturday already. That's right, Jeremy Baker. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Jesse Baker. We got Jesse Baker and Jeremy Baker. Thank you so much. Loves silver and gold. Me too. Thank you for being here. Brian Marr is here. And Snakebite is here. Good to see Snakebite. He must have gotten a notification on this live stream. Very good, but thank you, Snakebite, for letting me know this notification is not going on. Let's go back a little bit in time here from Coin Show, the 2016 Ronald Reagan Coin and Chronicles set. Yes, Ronald Reagan dollar coin was one of the worst. It should have been one of the best, but anyways, it was not. And Cool Coin says cool on this video from 2014, wedge-tailed silver eagle. Now let's go back over here. Mark Williams is here. Welcome. Good to see you. And Stefan. Yes, indeed. Welcome. Trump talk with Sal. Yeah, no. All right. Let's see here. We've got a bid. Maples is greater than Eagles. Simple. Yeah, well, I tell you what. I can't argue with you on that. That's for sure. I cannot argue with you on that. Maples are much better quality, much better security features. Yes, indeed. All right. And Gold Chick says, what do you mean by the Holiday Inn Express comment? You've never seen those commercials? The commercial said, yeah, I may not be this or that, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. It was in the commercial. Yes, indeed. Yes, I know. I'm making a bit of habit of this. I know. Tell me about it. It's crazy. All right. Very, very good. All right. Yes, welcome, CCT. Good to see you. Sunday morning, where Normie Norm is. Welcome, Normie Norm. Good to see Mark B is here. Welcome. Grow Mechanic is waving to us. Yeah, sometimes I do these off-night live streams. Sometimes it brings in a different crowd, which is good. Maybe you will entice them to come on a regular night. So sometimes I do this from time to time just to see if we can get more people to swing by. All right, but very good. Glad you guys are all here. As we march on through, we've got Tony Minuti says, thanks for the video. I'm curious, how does one have a custom coin made, such as your Salivate Metal coin there? Is it a company out there that takes special orders? Yeah, you typically have to have a minimum order, typically for things like that. The dies are very expensive to have crafted, and, so it is very expensive, and there's a minimum order usually, or in this case, that they sold directly to the distributors. But it is, you have to have the line art ready to send to the mint to have them produce the dies, and then you get the dies approved. They're heat treated, and then they strike the coins or strike the rounds. Yes, indeed. Thank you guys for being here. I hope that answers your question, Tony. It is expensive proposition, and if you're a private individual, it's probably not worth doing because you usually have to have a very large minimum order for some of this stuff, unless you pay a very high cost not to do that. So we got, thank you guys for being here. If you could press that thumbs up button, it would mean a great deal to me. Appreciate it very much, guys. Florida Rich is here. Welcome. And Bill Milza is here. He's new to this. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. Love your stacks. I think you'll want to check out my video tomorrow, Bill Milza. Thank you so much. All right. So Jim Talbot says, I've been stacking. This is on my full stack video. And he says here, I have been stacking for quite a while myself. And in my mind, quite a stack. I have quite a bit of collector coins and silver collectibles, but mostly 3 nines fine coins, rounds, bars. When I was younger, I found that it wasn't worth a crap at saving fiat, but when I got into metals hobby, the money wasn't even missed. I could throw half my pay into my passion and enjoy every minute of it. After all these years, I still feel the same way. It's the only hobby I know that has any hope of return, and I seem to love it more every day. Keep stacking, Sal, because I know I'm all in. Great channel and content. Well, thank you, Jim. Great comment. And there is something about the fun factor in stacking. It's okay to enjoy your precious metals. It really is. Savage Lee, thank you for being the 14th thumb up. I appreciate you guys. All right. So, yes, Bill, being new here. Bill Milza, we appreciate you being here. Yes, indeed. I have a video coming really for you tomorrow, so I hope you will check it out. All right. Thank you. Faticus Maximus is here. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Rick F8, 200 million ounce deficit for 2022. Yep, I did a video about that as well too, Rick. I hope you check that out. That was from, I guess it was last evening. Yes, indeed. Yesterday's video. Thank you, No IQ, for the thumbs up pressed. Appreciate it. Good participation tonight in the chat with you guys. Thank you for being here. H. Evans says, do you think 90%... Hold on a second. Let me get that and get this started. 90% or 999 or 9999 silver is better. We are cold here in Virginia, southwest and Blue Ridge Mountains. Yes, cold, cold. Stay warm, brother. I don't think really any of them is any better than the other. It just depends. 90% silver is obviously usually the constitutional stuff, very recognized, and but 3 nines and 4 nines is really not that much of a difference to count. It doesn't help the value either way. Yes, indeed. All right. Hey, oh, thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. He says, Sal is constant as a northern star. Well, thank you, my friend. That's high praise, and I appreciate you, brother. It's good folks like you that keep me going. So I appreciate your support. We love you, Jeffrey Jackson. Has the snow abated there in West Virginia for you? And Abid, welcome. Glad to catch you live. Thank you so much, Abid. Welcome. Glad to see you here. And Tom Larson is here. So it's good to see new people popping in. And Finding Kino was the 24th. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. And thank you, No IQ, for your thumbs up as well. As we march ahead here to the next comment, we've got Silver Storm coming in here on this So Different video between the Maple Leaf and the American Silver Eagle. I tried using the PP on the SML, and personally I'm a bit disappointed in how it rings. Definitely prefer how ASE rings. Me too. Yep, I'm with you on that. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Very good. We're slurping away some coffee here. Brewed a little extra strong. A little extra strong. All right, thank you. Okay, and let's see here. Silver Patriot, FGNS. Milk Spot Privy, love it. I stacked both coins, and you are correct that the RCM does set the standard in bullion. They sure do. They have done a wonderful job with their pieces. Thank you so much. And J.M. Ali says, the high premiums on silver may be cooling the red-hot demand from stackers, but industrial demand is going to keep notching up. I think so, too. I believe industrial demand will notch up next year. And this is, by the way, this is the video. Whoever is Rick F8. This is the video I was talking about. Biggest silver deficit in decades. If you get a chance, check that video out. I'll go through some of the stuff about the deficit being that high. It's crazy. John Bethia, thanks for this information. I'm buying my silver in tubes for all the countries where I can get BU coins and have never opened them. There you go. Yes, indeed. It is nice to get a whole tube of something and something sealed up that you got that you've stacked over the years. Liquid Electrum is here. Good to see you. All right. Bill Milza says, stack rounds over bars. Typically rounds are a bit more recognizable, and but I think that probably it doesn't matter. I think it's probably mostly personal preference, at least in this day and age. I talk a little bit about that in the video that I'm going to be posting tomorrow. But yeah, so stay tuned for that one. We kind of talk a little bit about that. But I think both are probably fine. Whatever you can get the cheapest, whichever one you can get the cheapest. Brian Marr, the Britannias are the nicer silver rounds. Well, those are technically coins, but yes, indeed, high-end gradable, but they are beautiful. A lot of good security features on them. Judy is here. Hello, Judy. Welcome. Good to see you. And Savage is making some meatloaf for us. Nice. Well, thank you so much, Bill. Hordisky says, I'm here mostly making meat. Says, thanks for all you do. Enjoy your videos a lot. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. All right. Gold Bear Bunny. All right. Gold Bear Bunny's brought that account back. Been a long time friend of the channel. Gold Bear Bunny has. He says, I am Canadian and I hate silver maples. I don't even buy gold maples. I'd rather buy just a round or a gold buffalo or silver eagles or salivate rounds. Oh, thank you, Gold Bear Bunny. Yeah, I guess if it's the coin of your realm, it can grow old and tired after a while. I can understand that. Annie Oakley. All right. Fastest shooting female in the West. Annie Oakley is here. Welcome. Good to see you, Annie. A great marksman you were. A marks lady. A great marks lady. She was. Annie Oakley knew how to tame a rifle. Yes, indeed, she did. All right. Troy Finley. If they are producing more, then why hasn't the price dropped? Because that silver has not made its way yet into the economy. And I'll talk about it in this video, why it may not, even when it makes its way into the economy. In other words, the supply chains start to tighten or start to repair themselves or come back together. When people come back to work, you will see great demand, I think, even if not so much as for the economic demand for some of these products, the mandated Green New Deal type of stuff, environmental applications will be in high demand. That means more silver will be needed. All right. Let's see. Hope that answers your question. Let's see here. Let's get up to the next one. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate the thumbs up, by the way, too. All records. Always feeling those lovely kilos from the Perth Mint. Thank you, brother, for all your good work and helping people around the world. Well, thank you, my friend. I'm trying my best. This is the video that I posted the other day about the supply deficit that we saw. Pretty big news. I mean, this is going to be pretty big running into 2023, this deficit will be. It's happening now, but it's going to continue. No doubt about that. And we've got Cyber Curtain Twitcher, the one and the only, who's here late at night, saying the following. I can't remember the last time my LCS had any silver bullion. Plenty of silver coins, but even the premium on those has shot up. Yes, indeed. It sure is. The premiums are getting ridiculous for sure on this stuff. It's nuts. Sure is. It's amazing what's available and what's not these days, too. All right. Does coffee prevent gout or cause it? I think it prevents gout, if I'm not mistaken. From what I understand, sodas can help contribute to gout, if my memory serves. Still in cannabis, did you get banned from the band 4 nights in a row, or do you just need to do push downs? Yeah. No. Yes, indeed. No, there's no band. One of the bands is kind of taking a little hiatus, so we've not had practice in a while. But yes, indeed. Let's see. When did I last live stream? I live streamed last night and Thursday night. So yeah, I've done back-to-back live streams the last 3 nights. Now, this Tuesday night, I will not be live streaming, just so you understand. I'll have to pick another night for that. But this is not a replacement for Tuesday's live stream, but anyways. But yes, all right, very good. Let's see here. Yeah, Sunday Night Market Watch will be 4 nights in a row. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I will not be live streaming on Tuesday night, this coming Tuesday night, for some other commitment. But anyways. All right, we've got Cyber Curtain Twitcher again. Oh, yes, I've seen plenty graded coins with the milky badness and even cracked some open on a video to test cleaning methods. Yes, indeed. I think I did one as well, too, and we ended up melting that one down. It was a maple, 25th anniversary maple. Will there be a Thanksgiving live stream? I'm not sure. There may. I'm not ruling out that possibility. I'm not ruling it out. We shall see. Thank you, Matt Bittner. Malcolm Liang says local bullion dealer currently have coins on 1 month wait list, with 2 having been delisted. Yes, it's not uncommon. We were seeing that in an interview with a bullion dealer, or a broker actually, who said the same thing. Long waits for product. I know we've grown to expect me on Tuesday nights. Don't disappoint us. Sadly, I will be this time, but I'm sorry. And yes, indeed, we'll see here. Count Derpily, running way smooth south. Silver Seeker is glitching bad at auction. Oh, man. Well, there's a lot to keep up with those auctions. You know, I don't see how those guys do it. That's pretty amazing that they can do that. D3, Ethereum 3TM Chen. Thank you for being here, brother. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome to you. And let's see here. I saw premiums in silver maple leaf calls at $10. Too high. Yes, that is very, very high. Indeed, it is. Anthony Sakowski, I'm buying another $50 million in silver next week. All right, good luck. You're the big purchaser. All right, that's a lot. Yes, it is. RG Roller says, family is a good and silver trader. I stopped buying retail. He says it's a retail market scam. Yes, if you can buy and sell within your family, but sometimes they say buying and selling within family is not a good idea to do for anything, much less gold and silver. But anyways, I digress. Nan, Double X, welcome. Good to see you, Nan. Hello. Glad you're here. Alex, Austrian Philharmonics have a smaller diameter at 37 millimeter. Okay, yeah, I guess they are slightly smaller, aren't they? That's true. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Alex. That's very true. Brian Marr, my coin dealer has a half-ounce Britannia gold coin, $1,000. What do you think about that price? That's not a terrible price for those, especially these days. I think that's not a bad price at all. Let's see here. Hello, Erickson. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're here. MR is here. We got Doomsayer. Soon, Sal, I'll buy more metals like crazy. Very soon. All right. Exciting. All right. Let's see here. And we've got Achilles says, the maples in gold or silver are much nicer coins. Plus, I do not want a country's name on my coin that have destroyed so many lives under the illusion of helping them. All right. Okay, well, I disagree about the United States. The United States has done more to liberate the world than anything else. No question about that. We have our faults. We're not a perfect country, but we've done more to lift up the entire world and nations around the world than what's that. But anyways, you probably are hearing that from some other propaganda. But yeah, this is the greatest country on earth, and it's because of our system here. Again, a lot could be improved, but I disagree wholeheartedly with that comment. But thank you, Achilles. I definitely appreciate it. And you're more than free to speak your mind here on this channel for sure. Appalachian Stacker, The Big Short is one of my favorite movies. You know, I look for it again. I can't find it on the streaming services that I'm subscribed to. So, but anyways. Yeah, no scammers tonight so far. I'm saddened and disheartened, but hey, you never can know. If one does call, we will take them. Let's see here. Where are we at? We've got Bob Sullivan on this interview that we did this morning. It says here, I love the phrase fake haven, so true. For now, the dollar looks artificially strong because it's floating against other currencies that are sinking faster. Once all the air comes out of the currencies, the dollar will reach its true value, somewhere between 20 and 50 cents, which means inflation of 50 to 80%. For now, the dollar is the prettiest horse in the glue factory. That's right, Bob. Exactly right. Let's see here. And Matt Bittner, worsening of the recession will bring better prices. A soft landing is highly unlikely. Yes, indeed. Things could turn in any way, shape. There's it's a volatile market now, for sure, which is a good idea to hold on to your silver. Let's see here. And we've got Gomers44 says, good morning, Sal. Great conversation. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Gomers. Appreciate that. Bob Sullivan, the dollars. Yep, he said that before. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that a pink ping tester? Yes, indeed it is. I think they're still available at the link in the description. No one took advantage of that. Yep. Anyways, Rocky Superstar says, good morning. $60 silver, $40 premium. There you go. That's right, exactly. And so where we're headed, we're going to probably hit $60 silver one way or the other, whether it be through premiums or spot price, for sure. All right. And let's see here. Let's slurp a little bit of coffee here. Yeah. Erickson, sir, thank you for another great video. We appreciate your hard work. Hey, Erickson, I appreciate it, brother. I'm trying my best, and I am honored that you are here, and appreciate your kind words. Very much appreciated. March on through. Pickle Rick says here, let's get over to this. Pickle Rick says, well, I've always felt the need to stack both silver and gold. I try my best to balance the two. 50-50, and videos like this one just reinforce my resolve. There you go. Amen, brother. You're doing it right. You sure are, definitely. All right. And let's see here. Let's march on to the next comment and see what's up the pike with Silver Beach Bum. Says Black Friday silver deals will happen to stack as much as you can on the dips. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I think they will too, but they will be very short-lived. I don't think they'll last very long. Like last year, they didn't last long at all. All right, very good. Matt Bittner, when has the Fed ever delivered a soft landing through rate hikes? Yes, not ever. It's going to be like I said, it's going to be volatile. It's going to be volatile. I think they will go back to a half point. I agree with what Leor said in the interview. A half-point rate hike is probably coming, but it won't do much to help inflation. It will not do much. All right. And James Real says, on this, sorry, Sal, but this guy says we're not in a recession. Well, technically, he's right. According to who? According to what the GDP numbers are. The Bureau of Labor and Statistics put those numbers on GDP, and we're at 2.6%. So it's the institutions that have the numbers. Now, how that number is derived and what is that number makes up is probably government spending as part of that. So it may be artificial, but technically we're not in a recession now. Doesn't mean we can't get back into one again, But yeah, so you have to look at the nuance of things, James Real. And this is some of the nuanced discussion we're having here, because technically we're not in a recession right now. We had it for a couple of months, and then we dipped right back out of it. But we very well could dip into it again, for sure. All right, very good. Hello, good to see Steve C is here. Welcome, welcome. Better to have U.S. dollar for good deals from forced sellers. Yes, that's right. If you got to buy it quickly or whatever. All right, let's see here. Hunig says, always like Sir Gantz talking. Nice video. Thank you, Hunig. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And Living the Dream says, Leor doesn't put up with Explore either. All right. doesn't like my Explorer. Always gives me a rough time about it. Yeah, Sterling, we're not in a depression yet, brother. A depression is something much different. None of us in this life, none of us on this channel have ever seen a depression. When we're in a depression, we'll know it. And we're not anywhere near there yet. Not anywhere near a depression. In fact, we're not even in a deep recession. In fact, I would even venture to say that the Great Recession was not a deep recession. Although times were hard, I was affected by it. A lot of people were. It was a horrible time. But yes, we are not anywhere near in a depression yet. It does not mean it can't happen, but we're not there yet. Yes, indeed. JM Unleashed, good to see you. Good to see you. Indeed. Mike M says, the market will crash within 6 months, and I mean crash, 50% from here. But we'll see. Some people say that this Thanksgiving, like next week, it's going to do something, but I kind of doubt it will now. But I think that likely in January, February, when all this heating oil and stuff skyrockets and we see shortages, if that does happen, like some predict, then that's where we're going to see some real downturn. Yes, indeed. All right. Count Thurpula says, no one knows what to expect. In my opinion, we are already in a recession. Yeah, and like I said, technically we're not, but we could very well dip back into it just as easily. But we're not there now. John Bethia, what kind of jobs are these people still talking about? He must be talking about sweeping streets or selling dope or something. Well, almost every industry is affected by these jobs, and a lot of people are not going back to work yet. He's right about that. In fact, I saw an interview with on Wall Street Silver where they interviewed the CEO of Sunshine Minting. That's really the problem. Is the workforce. That's the lack of workforce that's causing these supply chain issues. People aren't going back to work because of the stymies from the government and COVID feared. That's the biggest one, biggest thing. But anyways, all right. Hello, Christopher Schaefer. Good to see you. Yeah, Paul Pelosi's butt has been in depression. That's true. So was his head after that hammer hit. Let's see here. Very good. Thank you so much, Clockman 155. Appreciate it. And the pretzel maker says, hopefully silver will go lower. Yes, indeed. And it could. You never know. A really big show. Thank you, Donald. Appreciate it. And thank you guys for being here. If you could press that thumbs up button, it'd be muchly appreciated. Thank you. Great interview. Thank you, the Global Warmer. Appreciate it. We try our best. Yes, indeed. And Sterling Cannabis says, interesting perspective. I don't agree with them at all. The entire system is going to crash and burn. Hope you get paid well for these things. Yeah, well, the thing is I don't believe it's going to crash and burn at all, actually. I think what's going to happen is before it does, I think they want to take the dollar to the edge so that they can implement the emergency dollar reset, which means that means if they do that on an emergency, that will give them, who was it, Rahm Emanuel, don't ever let a crisis go to waste. They will use that as a precipice to reset the dollar under the guise of saving the economy. And this new dollar, essentially, that's the best. That's really what they want. That's really what they want. And then we would track you through ESG measures and the like. But they got these tricks up their sleeves. That's the tools that they have. And they'll get Congress to pass something, and Congress will. And you'll see a lot of Republican support for it as well in order to save the economy. Because remember what George W. Bush said, we must abandon free market principles in order to protect the free market. Probably one of the most dangerous words ever spoken by any politician in the history of the United States. That is scary. And I like George W. Bush, or I liked him. But, yes, indeed. Crazy. All right. Sterling Cannabis. I disagree completely. People will open their arms for this new reset. Look at how these elections worked out. If you look at these midterm elections, you can't tell me that people won't accept it. Look who they voted for their senator in Pennsylvania. Look who they voted for senator in Pennsylvania. They will accept it. Mark my words. That's the that's the problem. Love Button is here. Good to see you. Mustin Doc says both are great. However, one is more pure and way cheaper. Yep, that's right. That's right. And let's see here. Joey Boone says measuring the value of silver with the dollar while saying the dollar is fake seems strange. Well, he didn't say that the dollar was fake. And he chose his words very carefully. He said the dollar was a fake haven. In other words, you should not be saving dollars thinking it's going to save. In other words, long term. If you just, by the way, I'm a proponent of holding dollars so you don't have to spend your gold and silver. But other than that, what he said is correct. The dollar is a fake haven, but the dollar itself is not fake by any mean. So I hope you understand the difference, Joey Boone. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Exactly. Very good. B.R. Williams, you were correct about the mail-in votes. All right. I call him Fetterneck. Hello, Sergeant Gold. Good to see you. And my kitten is a Grandmaster with some algorithmic greetings as well as this to say. He says, I believe that gold and silver will skyrocket soon as long as our Federal Reserve banks don't make it go down. Well, I think sooner or later they're going to have to pivot, and then that's when it will start to rise. But even if they don't pivot and they do this expected, as said in the interview, 0.5 percentage point rise, we're going to probably start to see the dollar weaken a bit, and then we'll see the precious metals go up a bit. All right, very good. Let's get over here. Let's get over there. Let's see what's happening here. And let's get up here. All right, Rick, or R-Kick. I'm going to say Rick. I know there's a K in there. Rick with a K in the middle. I think he was in this chat earlier, if I'm not mistaken. He says, 15 years I've been arguing with silver stackers, and here we are. USGS was right. Eliminating oil, you better start digging. It takes 500 pounds of dirt to make a battery. Yep. Or 500 tons, can't remember. That's it. Very good. All right, very good. All right. Fetterman's neck is larger than Big Stack McGee's fingers. Fetterman's neck rivals corpse grinder George Fisher's neck, but just in the back. Just in the back. When the Fed pivots, oil will likely spike. Probably true. Yep. Good to see Nate Palm Death. Good to see you guys. All right. Yes, indeed. All records, hello. Very good to see all of you guys. Black Gold, Texas Tea. That's right, exactly. Good crowd here tonight. If you could press that thumbs up button. And yes, indeed. And by the way, we're going to go ahead and do a sale right now. I need a little exercise. We're going to do a sale on push-ups. That's right. For every dollar donated via Super Chat, we're going to do 2 push-ups instead of 1. And every dollar donated via PayPal, Friends and Family, it's 3 push-ups or an equivalent exercise like razor kicks or curls. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. So the sale is on for a limited time only, right, as they say. Bob's Pizza says here, good interview. I know a lot say we're in recession. I also know a ton of people said the Fed wouldn't be able to raise rates without collapsing the market. They have kept doing it. I remember watching Economic Ninja 8 months ago laughing at no way the Fed can do 75 basis points more than once. They're stacking for a long time. After 2010, I think the financial system of surgery can stay afloat a lot longer than most think. Yeah, we have a pretty resilient economy. People got to understand that. We have a resilient economy in spite of those that work to hinder it because of the system that this country was founded. Now, there's an entrepreneurial spirit here in America that has been able to work its way through the massive regulation. So keep that in mind. That's what makes America great. It is the exceptionalism of the system that we have here, and people are taking advantage of it. This is why I'm pro-American, and believe the United States is such a great country. And I wish more countries would open up their economies and I think Singapore is one area. I think Singapore is actually freer than we are, but nonetheless, we've been freer longer in this country, and so therefore a lot of people are navigating. Let's see. All right. I thank you. All right. Thank you, Stephen. I think we may do that. We'll see. We'll see what happens next Thursday for Thanksgiving. All right. All right. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. I might have to do some push-ups anyway. I need to get the blood flowing. I have this sale going on, but I'm going to go ahead and do them anyway. I don't have any takers, so let's do it. Let's do a couple push-ups. Oh, yeah. We like to have a little bit of fun. Got to get the blood flowing here. I'm going to sprout out 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So think about that as a $5 forward, a futures contract on push-ups. You know what I'm saying? We'll have that. We'll just make that a $5 future contract on push-ups. That's right. Exactly. All right. Ronnie Black, good to see you. Evan Scott is here. Welcome. And Silver King says the following: I think that I'm done with anything coming from the U.S., Canada, and Australia. No more stacking those pieces. The collector in me got me collecting more silver and gold from Mexico, Brazil, Japan, and China. That's awesome. All right. Very good, Silver King. Yes, indeed. Silver Patriot is here. Oh, man, there is JM Unleashed. He says, keep it up. I'm going to do 10 more for JM Unleashed for the futures contract. The first super chat of the night. Thank you, brother. We're going to do 10 more. All right. Screw the futures contracts. I'm going to do these right now. This is 2 for 1. 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. Got that rolling. Yes, indeed. I did not get a notification. I'm late, but thank you for being here. You were very kind. Rocky, appreciate it. Yeah, the notifications have not been very kind to this channel over the past week, but I appreciate you. Sounds like the good person. Thank you, Silver King. Yeah, he's pretty smart, Leor is. All right. And 1964 Quarter says, lots of businesses never created enough money to survive without zero low interest rates. Meanwhile, taxes, labor, and energy costs increases. They cannot survive. Yeah, a lot of these businesses don't have the cushions to be able to handle some of these increases, and sooner or later that's going to come to hurt these businesses. All right, Mike Raymer, thank you so much. Good luck with the push-ups. Thank you, Mike. Very kind of you, sir. $10. That means I owe him. I'm going to do curls this time. So we're going to do 20 curls for Mike. Oh, my goodness gracious. And No IQ is popped in with $49.99, $50. Whoa, thank you, No IQ. Man, cheers, Sal. In other words, get to work, Sal. All right. Man, good to see Defaulty Ninth State is here. No IQ, thank you. That is nice. No IQ. All right, let's do 20 curls, and then we'll figure out how to handle these no IQs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, thank you. All right, we've got Mike's out of the way. Thank you, guys. Wow. Mike, and No IQ. Now let's get to yours. Thank you, Salas, for the thumbs up. All right, guys, we're making it happen here. Let's see here. All right, we're going to do, let's see if I can get 25 push-ups to start. So we owe 100 exercises for No IQ. Let's get a quarter of them out of the way now. Here we go. 25 push-ups for no IQ. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I gotta stretch that out now. Wow. Oh, man. Oh. All right. Let me catch the breath here. Catch my breath. Oh, my goodness gracious. Snakebite's gonna match his fellow Missourian. Wow. Yeah, don't forget the legs. Well, we're gonna do Glockman. We're gonna do razor kicks next. But thank you, Snakebite, for that. And I gotta say, I think you guys are very kind and generous. I'm gonna stop the sale now. We're gonna go back to regular 1 for 1 on the super chats. But thank you, my friend. Very good. All right, let me catch a little breath here. Then we'll do the next round of exercises. Let me answer one more comment from Silver Moneybag. That was quite an education. Thank you. Yeah, it was a good interview. Good stuff over there. Good stuff that he shared with us. Whew, yes, indeed. Okay. Yeah, people can't resist the sale. That's right. Exactly. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you, guys. Thank you, my friend. Thanks, Jesse. Try my best. Not easy. All right. Okay, so we will get the snake bites, but I got to finish no IQ. We owe him 75 more exercises. Now we're going to try 25. We're going to do 25 razor kicks. Yes, indeed. Thank you for you guys' support. Let's see if I can do 25 razor kicks now. And here we go. All right. Got to grab the butt cheeks for these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wow. That is tough. Whew. All right. Oh, man. Sudden adult death syndrome is real. That's right. We can't have that. Man. Yes, indeed. Have some water and whiskey or coffee. Let me take a slurp of some water here. All right. So we've gotten halfway through. No IQs. Super chat there. We need to do 50 more exercises now for no IQ. Thank you, brother. Wow. And then we'll get the snake bites. Switching coffee for moonshine. Now that would be something, wouldn't it? Switch that coffee for moonshine. Wow, that would be quite something. Cladale just logged on to hear Sal talking about grabbing butt cheeks. Well, this is, what did this channel come to? Yes, and came in right at the right time. I better explain that one to Cladale. And thank you for being here, Cladale. See, whenever you do razor kicks, in order for the exercise to really work, you got to grab your own butt cheeks as you lay down and raise those calves. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Catch a little bit more breath, then we're going to do 25 curls, or maybe 30 curls. Yeah, we'll do 30 curls for no IQ to get that happening. So let's go ahead and do those. All right. That's funny. Jeffrey Jackson thought I was telling you to grab your butt cheeks. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right. Now, let me answer a few more comments, because I know you guys are probably getting bored of hearing me just count. So let's get a few more of those, and then we'll finish out no IQs and then get snake bites done. Richard Metcalf on this video about the biggest silver deficit in decades says the following here. Cautious enthusiasm. I've never been this optimistic, but being a seasoned stacker, I know to be patient. Smart dollar cost averaging is my key. There you go. If you're new to stacking, I recommend setting a set amount of your fiat aside for precious metals. Buy a little each month. Before you know it, you will have a decent stack. That's right. Exactly right. Very good. All right. Oh, thank you, Glock Man. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. It says keep the content, live content going. Will do. We have fun here. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you being here. All right. Snakebite will take 10 notes on the guitar. All right, he's giving me a reprieve. I will do that. I'll play you 10 notes on the guitar. Maybe a little bit more. All right. Whoa. Jim Eisenberg says J.M. Bullion sold 27 million ounces of silver over the weekend. Whoa. Wow. All right. Richard Metcalf says the hills are alive with the sound of silver. That they are. Indeed, they are. We're making Sergeant Gold's nipples hard now. The Silver Patriot FGNS says the next 2 to 3 years will be interesting to see how the markets play out. There are so many factors that influence it. Just keep on stacking smartly and hold your stacks, my friend. Yes, indeed. Hold on. That's one of the biggest advice I can give, too, is stack and hold. All right, let's go do it. Let's do 20 more push-ups to finish out no IQs. And then I'm going to whip the guitar out here. Yes, indeed. Have a little bit of fun. Appreciate you guys being here. Here we go. 20 more push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. Finally. Got no IQs done. Thank you, no IQ. Oh, man. You are great. Appreciate you guys. All right. Hit that love button gently. That's right. Hold on gently. Let's see here. Oh, boy. Oh. Here we go, snakebite. Got the old ESP Horizon here. Don't have the ESP snakebite, sorry. Or even the LTD version, but Kim Jong Alan Gold is here. He made me just knock my guitar against the chair. Thanks, Alan Gold. Pretending to be Kim Jong. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Alan Gold changed name. That's exactly right, Sergeant Gold. He sure did. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell it's Alan. Let's see here. Because this channel, the hashtag is Sal Hater. So it's Kim Jong, but the the @ is Sal Hater. So this channel was solely created on November the 18th to hate me. But he's got a smile on his face, so he's a happy warrior in hating Sal, okay? And he said he wants to come in and debate me, but let's see if he actually does it. Let's see here, all right. Very good. That is actually... Okay, very good. All right, let's go back up here. We've got Bill457 says he had a good point of view about the Fed. Yes, indeed he did. That's right. Very good. Thank you. And hey, JM Unleashed has got this comment here. Let's see what JM has to say as we march into the next comment. Excellent review of these two very popular coins. I love the sound of the ESC, especially how the ring sustains for several seconds. The sound of the maple makes me laugh, as it just does not ring very nicely at all. I would love to see the premiums on those and other bullion products come back down to pre-2020 levels. I would too. I wonder if we'll ever see it, but we'll see. That's right. That's all right. I wish I had a way through this thing to bring on Kim Jong. Nanja Ninja, I want to believe, but we can't even hit $30 thanks to the COMEX paper scam. $60 seems like a total pipe dream. It should be at least what it was back in 2009. Yes, and in his defense, he did give some caveats there, and that it would also take several years to occur. All right, very good. All right, I have to go across the Del Member for my LCS. Okay. Let's see here. Johnny Cash is a legend. That's right, Numismatic Stacker. He is here. Numismatic Stacker's here. Randy Simmons, just look at the history of gold prices. I was stupid to not buy more in the past. Oh, I hear you. It's all right. It's never too late. At least not now. All right. And let's see here. Numismatic Stacker, by the way, I'm glad you're here. What are your thoughts about Thanksgiving or towards the end of the month? Do you still think that we will see something happen pretty big by that time? Or do you think it'll probably be postponed? Or do you think it'll still happen at all? Or do you think the conditions are right for it? Because let's see here. Blind Shiva says, the powers that be will not allow the private possession of gold. All right, well, hey, so for right now, there's nothing they can do to stop it, at least right now. And even later, I don't think, because I'm not giving up my gold. I don't know about you, but I'm not giving mine up. All right. Daniel Bullrunner Lamb, maybe in 2025, silver would be $60 an ounce. And that's basically kind of what he was saying. I think, Daniel, he's saying that's going to take a couple of years before that occurs. Slurp for Silver Patriot, FGNS, thank you. Thank you, guys. We are 21 thumbs up away from 100 thumbs up. Yes, indeed. And we're getting there. Jonathan Terry, 2022 silver in deficit, 2024 or 2025 silver will see a huge or see a true shortage. Yes, indeed. All right. We shall see. It very well could happen if they don't crank up the silver in time. When new construction housing is at a standstill. Okay, which I tell you, Numismatic Stacker, I think that we're going to start to see something like that happen sooner rather than later. New construction housing stopping soon. Yes, indeed. All right, now, Terry Holmes on this video about the man who predicted the 2008 financial crisis. That's good news for gold stackers. He says, I just stack for the joy of the hobby. In time, I will pass the stack over to a family member. If people make predictions, someone will be right. Two things can happen with silver and gold. The price can rise or decline. It becomes a game of chance for the predictors. Most of them making predictions have self-interest in mind. I just stack when I can afford to and pay no attention to the big mouth clowns. Yep, good advice. Yes, indeed. And hey, thank you so much, Maria Chin. Hit the thumbs up button for me twice. Oh my goodness gracious! That means that it stopped. That means she's unthumbed. If you hit it twice, right? All right, thank you so much. Yeah, no IQ. We finally finished. Finally finished with some 20 push-ups there and 30 curls. Thank you, no IQ. I appreciate it. Chuck a kilo at your stack. Yes, indeed. Snake bite. So good to see you guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. And let's see, we've got Josh G. Says here, great interview. Next time, could you ask more about BRICS and what happens if the dollar is dethroned? I would be interested to hear a prediction from a stock trader with regard to that. Yes, indeed. Good question. I would love to find that out too, for sure. Let's see here. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm all caught up. No IQ. I'm finally all caught up. And you took a little wind out of me, but I got it. Here's what I did for no IQ. I think I did 25 push-ups, 25 curls. No, 25 push-ups, 25 razor kicks. We did 30 curls, and then 20 more push-ups. That was what I did for no IQ. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Another Saturday live show. That's right, Eric Wallace. We are here. But keep in mind, folks, I will not be here Tuesday night. But I'll try to do another one maybe Wednesday night. We'll see. And maybe Thanksgiving. We'll see. But I appreciate you guys being here. No IQ says here, we appreciate No IQ. He says the following, and I quote, I don't understand. I know I only have a 3rd and a half grade education, but why are we putting a dollar amount on something for the future when the dollar is going to be worthless in the future? Yeah, or worth less, maybe put a space in there, because the value of it will differ. In other words, $60 silver in 2025 may not mean as much as $40 silver today, if that makes sense. Yes, indeed. Good point. Very good point. Saudi is joining BRICS, okay? Yes, and I need to find out because, and what is BRICS exactly? Is it really an organized thing like the Eastern European Union that has not been put together yet? Because BRICS is just an acronym of the nations that are kind of trying to work their ways against the dollar, have different modes of thinking, but I don't think it's an actually organized, what do you call it, cabal against the dollar, from what I understand. I need to look into that and see. And where are we at? Okay, Tony Bone says, then why isn't silver skyrocketing? Well, I talk about it in the video, actually, why that's the case, why it's not skyrocketing. Ziggy is here, member for 25 months. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Sal, the Silver Fox. Appreciate it, my friend. All right. XRP will be the new world reserve currency. That may be the foundation for it. You never know. But it very well could be. Okay, let's see here. H. Evan, I wish I could have been able to know about your coin as I would have bought more than one. All right, well, hey, it's still available. It's still available, the coin is. If you click on the description of that video and this very live stream, or go over to the my main channel page, there's a link there. And you can see they're still available there if you're interested in one of those. All right, but thank you for your interest, and I hope you will check that out. Lauren says, the U.S. resisted a central bank. It failed when it first went through Congress. The next year, using reverse psychology, the bankers lied and said that they were against it, and it passed. It's always been worthless, but it takes time for it to grow into what it is today. In the 60s and 70s, bumper stickers saying, abolish the Fed Reserve, were everywhere in the large city I lived at the time. Interesting. Wow. Man. Okay. Brocky Superstar. BR Williams. The BRICS countries will pay each other for trade without the dollar. Yes. No IQ again. Nothing makes sense anymore. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. It sure doesn't. That's crazy. Thank you so much, my friend. Wow. All right. Now our sale is over, but let me ask you, No IQ. Do you want me to do exercises with those, or do you want me to play guitar? Or I don't want to sell you short. Let's see. What do you want me to do? I'll let you be the demand. I'll let you drive the ship there. Exercises or guitar? You let me know. All right. Thank you, No IQ. Very kind of you, my friend. Dang. Wow. Nothing makes sense anymore. That's, man, wow. He is the man. Very kind of you. Let's see. Well, while we wait for his answer, let's answer Gary Wagner's comment. Here he says the following. There is never an account of what the military or military complex buys. One cruise is a few thousand ounces. Well, I think he meant the Tomahawk cruise missile, and the largest I've heard was 500 ounces. I actually did a video on it, but anyways. Yeah, hump the air, Sal. Yes, indeed. We'll find out what he wants me to do with those. All right. Stream every Saturday if you like you shows up. I know, exactly. It's crazy. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Let's see here. All right, thank you, Gary. All right, SK says, how might the whole CBDC thing play out without gold and silver? It's been in the news recently. What a great and insightful guest. Thank you. I don't know what the WRR means. Is that without gold and silver? They don't want gold and silver in it because that would constrain them. They don't want any constraints on what they do. Another thumb up. Thank you, Silver King, on this. He watched this live stream from Tuesday night. Still waiting on what No IQ wants me to do. So maybe since he hasn't answered, I might go ahead and do a couple of push-ups, at least at the end. Let's see here. Silver Lion, what's up, Sal? What do you think of the state-specific goldback and silverback? I think it's a great idea. I've done video about it, Silver Lion. If you search Goldbacks on my channel, you will see that. Dissident Agnostic with a 10-pound super chat. If I right-click and then change the file extension of my crypto from FTT to BTC, will it go to the moon? Oh my goodness gracious. Whoa. That's a good question. My guess is it's probably not. All right, No IQ. That's okay. Keep on with the comments. Okay, keep on with the comments and replies. All right, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Dissident Agnostic. My guess is it probably will not go to the moon, but that's just my thinking. That's my thinking. Thank you again, No IQ, for the reprieve. And Dissident Agnostic, thank you. Let me do 10 for you real quick. All right, let me put this guitar back. We'll go on with the comments. One thing I have found when I do a lot of these push-ups, if I count too often, we lose viewers. And I want to be cognizant of that too, so I might have to change my mode of thinking there. Let's do 10 quick ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for Dissident Agnostic. I might have to change my policy, not because I'm being lazy, but thank you. All right, very good. Lots of pockets lined. How much of other people's crypto did he have to give to Biden? That's what I wonder. Actually, Sterling Cannabis had said that it was probably a lot more entrenched than we thought, and it makes a lot of sense. You never know. It deserves a very thorough investigation. There's no question about that, Ozzy. It's crazy. Good to see Silver Hair Stacker. Good to see you. If you guys check out Silver Hair Stacker's channel, he is the man. He's been in the community a long time, too, by the way. Bob Sullivan says, this will be an interesting one. Slurp. Hello, Sal. Thank you. Yes, indeed. This is a wild video. Very interesting indeed how gold is saving Zimbabwe's economy. It's wild to see what's going on there. I encourage you to check that out. Zardoz. You know, something tells me he's not going to. I really don't think he will. It's a long time, and he probably won't announce for a little while. Well, actually, he probably will announce fairly soon, one way or the other. So we'll see. But I don't think he's going to. I really don't think he will. That's just my thinking. All right. Let's march ahead here to the next comment. That's right, he's an OG stacker. Easy Tech, if I lived in Zimbabwe, I would have been selling these bills on eBay. I wonder who will buy $1 trillion bills. They've actually gone up in price. Last time I saw, or last time I looked, it was like $200 a bill. It's crazy. All right, Rocky Superstar wants to put me to work. All right, 10 more push-ups. All right, thank you, Rocky. We'll do those for you. Yes, indeed. They're trying to kill me. I tell you, let's do 10 more for Rocky. All right. Wow. All right, here we go. Here we go. For Rocky. Rocky. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Wow. Oh, boy, I'm going to be sore tomorrow. There's no question. But hey, Silver Heist is here, and he says the Theranos fraud woman got 11 years in prison, and she had Secretary of State's on her board. FTX guy could walk as he spread the money deeper and wider. Yes, indeed. Kind of like an Epsteinian modus operandi. Think about it. Epstein had a CD-ROM of all the dirt on all these politicians, and that was spread deep and wide. That's how he's able to get away with what he did for so long, and that would not surprise me. Yeah, it may not be a bad idea. Check out what they're going for on eBay. Eric Wallace's notes. I've kept mine just for posterity's sake. Yes, indeed. I think there's one. I think the Romanian inflationary note has a wider, as the largest denomination, I believe. Anyway, it's very good. Oh, she had a Cory Booker letter of support. Now, who is this? I don't know who this other lady is that Silver Heist is talking about. But anyways, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, he will commit suicide soon. Probably so. New Bill Clinton. Richard Contini. Zimbabwe needed to catch a break. That indeed they did. Too many years of corrupt and incompetent leadership devastated their economy. Sure did. Yes. Lots of problem with a lot of those African nations. Very corrupt governments. Appreciate you guys. We are 11 thumbs up away from 100 thumbs up on this live stream. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. And we've got Delta Lima says, that coin says USA on it. Are you sure it's from Zimbabwe? No, the coins are not from Zimbabwe. It's just representation. I don't know of anybody that has in America or in the West at all that has one of the Zimbabwean gold coins. I may have mistakenly said that, but if I did, I didn't mean to. It's just a representation of it. Sal, she was a big-time medical fraud. Elizabeth Holmes. Okay, wow. Yeah, I think I've heard that name in the news. Wow, that's crazy. She was a self-made billionaire, but she was charged with fraud. Okay, wow. Oh, man, that's awful. Man. James Real says, Sal, you're jinxing gold. Get them beautiful coins off that paper crap. I know exactly, James. Sorry about that. It's to try to illustrate a point. All right. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate the information about that. Elizabeth Holmes. Seems like I've heard that name in the news, but didn't really get the full scoop on it. Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca. All right. Thank you, Stefan. Silver King says the following here. I do not think that even God can save Zimbabwe. Poverty, crime, civil unrest, political violence, and among many other things, gold and currency are the last thing they need to worry about. Thumbs up. Well, that's true. They need a stable government. I don't really know what it's like now. It certainly was corrupt for quite a while. Is it better now? I don't know, but I hope so. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Good to see Richard Metcalf is here. Thank you, guys. Sterling Cannabis says DeSantis will stay in Florida for the next 4 years. Then he might join the cabinet. Yes, that's right. All right. Of course, by then, the next 4 years, the presidency would be over if Trump is president, and then maybe he can run for president in 2028. Wouldn't that be something? I think that would be great. All right. I just finished the coffee, slurping it. Now we're going to get some water as a chaser. Coins A to Z has not stopped buying physical silver. All right, there you go, brother. Apparently I haven't either. And 66 Sam says, I have silver coins from the Congo and Republic of Chad. And milk-spotted Krugerrand are African coins worth stacking. Yes, I mean, especially the Congo and the Chad. Those are minted by Scottsdale Mint. And so they're definitely worth stacking. Yes, indeed, they are. Okay. And where are we at here? Let's get to a few more comments, see what people are saying here as we march on through. Trump salivate ticket. Oh, my goodness gracious. Can you imagine? Josh G says commodity-backed currencies is the only future where we, the people, can keep our wealth and freedom. That's right. Exactly. Truly commodity-backed features. And the thing is, anything man touches is viable for corruption, including a gold standard. You really need something that is as transparent and as foolproof as possible. But anyways, but yes, indeed. But we need some constraints on our financial system with something that has stood the test of time, and gold is it. Gold is the metal. In fact, you know, I happen to have, still here, a gold buffalo. And I kind of keep semi-close by. And that's what it sounds like. And I just like the coin. Save for the finning on it, but it defines Americana. Press the number 2 if you would like to see this coin. Yes, indeed, if you'd like to see it on this live stream at this very moment, I would be marginally happy to show it to you if that is your wish and desire. And yes, indeed, I would be semi-happy to show it to you. Press the number 2, and I would show it to you. All right, let's see here. All right, very good. Jamin Lisa has expressed interest, and that's probably enough. You know, if you really want to get the truth about it. Okay, let's turn this on and turn that off. There it is. That is a gold buffalo, 1 ounce gold buffalo coin in the flesh, even though it's not flesh at all, it's metal. But this is the ideal of what America is about as far as that sends it apart, at least the North American continent. My guess is these animals also roamed up in Canada as well. I don't think in Mexico, but so this is the idea there. And then this is a American Indian native. This portrait of this Indian is a composite of 3 different American Indian chiefs. Yes, indeed. Beautifully done, well designed by Fraser, I think, James Earl Fraser. And just beautifully done. Look at the reticulated fields there of this coin. This was on the original 1913 Type 1 Buffalo as well. Not so much on the reverse was that reticulated, but it is on this side. This portrays his vision. But you can see that this has a very thick rim on some parts and thinner on the others. And that is denoting the finning that's on this thing. Rocky says it's his favorite gold coin. And I can see that there. You can see the finning, that really sharp edge right there. And I'm sorry about the focus on this thing. It's all right, but there it is. It's a beautiful coin. First minted in 2006. And this is what the bullion coins, if they're going to use a design on one side of a classic coin, they should do it on the other side too. Because the coin designers back in the day, they knew about the continuity of design from front and the back. We don't have that sense in American coin design anymore. Not in any shape, way, or form. This design completely complements this side. Completely. They should have done that for the eagle. The eagle should be, the American silver eagle should be this. Let me show you. This is what the American silver eagle should be. This side should be the obverse design like it is now. This should be the reverse of the American silver eagle. Hands down. All right, there you go. If I send this coin to Sterling Cannabis, he'll give me a thumb up on every video. All right. We knew we could get some thumbs up if we did that. Thank you, Kurt White. But this is the beautiful $50. This is what should be in the reverse. And for the gold American eagle, it should be the flying eagle. Or, heck, dude, use this for the American eagle. Except make it a bald eagle with this, that would be cool. They just don't, you know. But, I mean, you think about even the original designs of our bullion coins that were created. There's only one with the original design, and that is the platinum American eagle. Where this side has a bold representation of Lady Liberty. A lot of people don't like this. But it's okay. I mean, I think it's okay. I'm not opposed to it, but it does not match the reverse at all with this eagle, which I think is it's a fine enough design, but it's a little bit too bland in my view of a design. But there it is, the American Platinum Eagle, original design. And the Jeffrey Jackson, you're right. The Palladium Eagle is an exception because both of those sides were designed. Well, wait a minute. Adolf Wyman did not design the Mercury Dime side, the Winged Liberty side, but the reverse, which was the Institute of Architecture's Institute metal, which has a version of this is what the Palladium Eagle looks like, except the head is down, but it is a lovely design. I'm with you on that 100%, Jeffrey Jackson. You're right. The Eagle in the Palladium series is amazing. But yeah, this is an acquired design. And I'm not sure that I'm a big fan of it either, even on both sides. But it's not bad. I guess I've gotten used to it. Some people think she looks like a man here, but that's an accurate representation of the Statue of Liberty. All right. Gold, silver, and platinum. Although those, I really should just pull out an American Eagle, right? There they are. That's them. 4 thumbs up away from 100 likes on this live stream tonight. You guys are wonderful. Appreciate you being here. Let's get one more focus on here. And we are back to this. All right. Now I got to put all this crap away. Thank you, Sergeant Gold. We had a little fun on that. I had to pull out some stuff. That's what she said. Okay. I'm going to put this back in here. Put this coin back over here. All right. Okay. Your Zimbabwean is superb, Sal. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you so much for that. All right. Appreciate it. 104 thumbs up. Thank you. All right. Speaking of Jeffrey Jackson, here is Jeffrey Jackson. He says, I think this story and what is happening in Zimbabwe is fascinating. It would really be something if the U.S. learned something from Zimbabwe about gold versus fiat. Yes, remarkable. Kind of how the tables have turned, right? Man, crazy, you're right. Good point, Jeffrey Jackson. That's right, James Farrell, you're right. St. Gaun's double eagle Most beautiful coin ever minted. Have a few paid around $400 per coin. Wow, amazing. Good job, James. Man, very good. Another gold buffalo for Sergeant Gold. Cybercurrent Twitcher's got to head to bed. Thank you so much, Cybercurrent Twitcher. Have a good night, my friend. Yes, indeed. Sterling Cannabis says, I might be a bit itchy about getting gold for Zimbabwe. I assume you could buy the entire country for 10 ounces of gold. Yeah, I know, it seems like. Well, I think your point is their economy is much smaller. So it's going to have a greater impact if they were to implement these measures. That's a very good point, Sterling. You're right. Yes, indeed. Very good. Have a good night, CCT. Britain Moonshine. There we go. Wish I had some moonshine. All right. But alas, I do not have any moonshine. But I did have a gold coin and platinum coin and silver coin up earlier. All right. And Aranimba says, I got a few trillion Zim dollars to back up my inflationary euro currency. There you go. All right. Yes, indeed. Cole Marsh says, exactly. Gold and silver are back, baby. There you go, Cole. You're right. Cole Marsh. Was Cole Marsh in the live stream earlier? I'm not sure. No IQ is here. He says the following. I think the reason we don't do it here is because there's not enough of it. Yes, indeed. Tell you what. Not enough gold to back up our currencies, that's for sure. Yes, indeed. Sergeant Gold, I cannot disagree with you on that. That is one thing that transcends political ideology is what Sergeant Gold has just said. In fact, it is worthy of a pinning because it is indeed true. You can't argue. We've got to be fair-minded here. And so this is, in fact, indeed the case for the former Speaker of the House. I mean, truth is truth. Facts are facts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry. It's just the truth. So Sergeant Gold drops a truth bomb. We got to let it be known. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. Let's see here. And let's see here. Let's march on. Apparently not everybody agrees with Sergeant Gold and I. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. Equality for all. Don't think the coin has a value printed on it, so it's not linked to their currency. I think you're right, although the intrinsic value of the gold itself is definitely something that transcends the denomination, because obviously the American Gold Eagle has a $50 denominated value on it. However, there's no way, shape, or form that the gold is worth anything or tied to the dollar in any way other than being backed by the government. Let's see here. Steve Evelyn says, making money is an action. Keeping money is behavior. All right, let's see here. This is another scam. Yep. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye-bye. And let's see here. Sammy 701 says the following here on this. The Azadzi, a 0.900 pure gold coin with the same 0.235 ounce gold content as a British gold sovereign, pays a similar in the Islamic Republic of Iran. Central Bank of Iran mints these coins and sells them to the public to give them a store of value that they can rely on, and also to discourage the public from circulating a saving wealth of US dollars, euros, pounds, etc., and other currencies issued by unfriendly governments. I did not know that. That is interesting. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you. Let's see here. Very good. We've got Jim McDonough. I'm moving to Zimbabwe. There you go. All right. Moving to Zimbabwe. Ashley says, now you had bought a 2020 PNGC, she says here, and bought it. Had you bought a 2020 PNGC and bought the 66, 67, 68 or Air You actually pinpoint your coin to the first box opened by the first grader who actually did the job. The rest were all 69.70, but there are 300 coins out of here that are the rarest American minted coin ever seen by NGC. What coin is that, Ashley? You don't say what the coin is. Mutant Ripe says, give deflation a chance. There we go. All we are saying is give deflation a chance. Yeah, that's right. Yes, indeed. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for being here, putting up with me. We got to have a little fun from time to time. Low blood pressure. Elon Musk can't catch up to these homeless trillionaires. Move there now. Start practicing your Shona. All right. My Shoshona. Apparently the BIS will revalue gold after Basel III. Be Alistair Mack. When will that happen, though? Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Zardos, 2024, algorithm comment. I have a novelty $1 million bill. Will we ever see that in circulation, or is it going to be all digital? Probably by then it'll be all digital. They'll revalue the dollar. Kind of like what Zimbabweans did in 2009, January. Went from this bill to 2009 to the new Zimbabwean dollar. They reset their currency. Glockman, thank you, brother. Love you too, brother. Appreciate it. All right. Jeffrey Jackson was straight until he saw a picture of Hillary Clinton naked. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hagar the Hodler. Great interview. Sal Gantz is always on point with good knowledge. Thank you, Hagar. Appreciate it. Gold Maple. Gold will not save Zimbabwe. Only God can save Zimbabwe. Well, I really meant their economy, but I digress. It's still in a terrible economic state. Since blacks took over in 1980, the country has deteriorated. I don't necessarily think it's because they were black, but I digress. There have been farm invasions, rape, and murder with armed gangs and thugs. Even Zimbabweans living abroad do not want to go back. I think that's just because of the corruption, the nature of corruption under Robert Mugabe during the time. And they're still reeling from that, for sure. Silver Patriot says, smart citizens that are getting the gold in their hands. Indeed they are. The Sarge says, $100 trillion. Can you see that in U.S. dollars? Yes, indeed. It's crazy. Pretty crazy. Kevin Malone says, the powers that be will be wondering how to control this good for you, Zimbabwe. Yes. All right. We got a beer mug from Matt Bittner, full of beer, frothing over. Thank you. Matt Bittner's been watching some of the older videos. I appreciate that. Pathetic Prepper, the Tier 1 explanation was fantastic. Yes, indeed. Very well explained, for sure. Robert Laird got a comment here. We got to get this to a point where we can find a blank screen and make this happen. Let me do this here. See if I can make this one count. He says the following. Where are we at? Okay. The reason I stack is because both my grandmother and neighbor, both in their later years in life, decided to teach me about it, and it stuck. I was about 6 years old, and from that point forward, started collecting 90% silver till I got my job. I was able to stack 1 ounce rounds and bars, both gold and silver. They taught me what money was and the value of it with a little history lesson behind it. That information stuck and greatly helped me out in life. I'm truly thankful for that info I received at such a young age. Because of that lesson, I've never been in debt, pay cash for everything, and have only stacked physical gold and silver. I don't play in the stock market either. Recently, I've realized that this, for me, is living as simply as one can live, which is freedom from paying all the bills each and every month and the paperwork associated with it. This gives me peace of mind because precious metals are real money and hold their value over inflation as a hedge against inflation. You can't go wrong betting the farm on precious metals right now, especially silver. I believe that silver is the absolute best place to park your money right now. Well, thank you for your insights, Robert. You have a lot of years of stacking, and you understand the value over time. So way to go. Thank you for your insights, Robert. Can't argue with that if it's worked for you. I think some people aren't quite as disciplined as you are, even in silver stacking, but I digress. But thank you. All right, and we've got Daryl says, handing out all that money after COVID screwed us all, making all that money out of thin air, putting in money into the system screwed us. It sure did, Daryl. Exactly right. Which is why I took that money and put it right into gold. Every last bit of it. Because I knew that it was just going to hurt me more in the long run. Yes, for sure. Tucson Bubba says, I still maintain an 8 to 10% of my assets in metal. There you go. I think it's a good ratio there. Yes, it is. Love your show. Thank you, Dixon Hills. Appreciate it, my friend. You watched this video about 724 silver. All right, folks, we had a good time tonight. Let's play a little video game, shall we, like we did last night. For those of you who are here, you're going to have fun here. This has been a great night. Thank you guys for being here. If you go to my channel, I've got over 5,500 videos, according to Silver King, who counted them. And so that means that more than likely, whatever you search for on my channel, if you go to my channel page, you will be able to find whatever it is you're looking for. But in this game, we're going to have a little bit of fun. We are going to have a great amount of fun. And this is where you get to search for something crazy and a little bit, it can be as crazy as you want to be, except not overly vulgar, okay? Not overly vulgar. But here's what we do. You put the search term after 3 pluses just like this, only after I type the word go. And so this is where we will do the little search, no more than 3 words. They got to be actual words, and they can be salacious, they can be a little bit naughty, they can be wild, they can be crazy, but not overly vulgar. So here we go, and we're gonna see what pops up when you guys do it. I'm gonna pick the comment here, pick the ones, actual words, no more than 3 words. Let's see what pops up here. All right. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. And you know what? I should probably say too, no actual proper names either. Because I know I don't have a video about Nancy Pelosi, for instance. Even Trump. There are videos about Trump, but probably just to say so. Everybody stop, everybody stop. We're going to take Jeffrey Jackson's search term, jugs. We're going to see if jugs pops up here. Let's see. When we put the term jugs in, boom, shalaka, and yes, look at this. All right, this is actually a good video. Jug of 1,200-year-old coins, gold coins uncovered in Israel. So check this video out. JM Unleashed will post a link to it. Very kind of you, sir. And but yeah. Jug of 1,200-year-old gold coins just uncovered in Israel from 2 years ago. Something pops up. Yes, indeed. And so here's how it will work. When that video link is posted, you will watch that video after we're done here and post in the comment section of that video the word jugs and that you were here from the live stream. Yes, indeed. Fun times. All right. Very, very good. There we go, Jugs. I love it. Great job, JM Unleashed. You got it there. That's right. So we are going to pin that. That's right, no IQ. Tatas. Oh, my goodness gracious. So let's pin that up there. That's the pin comment. Oh, very good. Thank you, guys, for putting up with me. Yeah, I guess I've streamed. It will be 4 nights in a row, turning tomorrow. I will not be here Tuesday night, but I'll make it up for you. And thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. We had a fun time tonight. Stay tuned for tomorrow night's live stream when we watch the markets as they open up and see what the precious metal prices do. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Appreciate all your support. Keep your feet on the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all.